Hi guys. A slight hiccup, but should be back in operation now. Minor connectivity blip. Sure, everybody thinking it was the worst. All right. Hopefully you guys can still see me. Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, there's a minor connectivity blip with the connection restored. Right, Nighthawk, if you want to pick an airport to land at, we'll do that and then we'll do the news. Look at that. Beautiful. There must be some spectacular beaches here. I'm all hopped up on coffee and pizza. God, it's beautiful, isn't it? We're just ripping through this course though. How far are we actually? Oh no, still got a ways to go. It is beautiful here. Is there anybody on the chat that's ever been to Fiji? I'd love to know more about it. just looks like a really, really pretty place. Wow. Look at that. That's stunning. We must be coming up to a turn. Yes, we are. Doesn't get better than this. Coffee, pizza, flight simulator. What I'm not seeing a lot of is settlements. I think there might be a bit of a settlement down there. Oh no, I can see it. There's a couple. Can you guys still see my chat? Or can I not see the chat? Big North Island for landing, yeah. Sorry, I gotta reconnect the chat here. Test. Live event is over. The chat is no longer available. What's going on? Try opening the chat again. Chat is disabled for this live stream. Oh. Can you see this? What else do we got? Strange things are happening. Yeah, you can see me okay. So my chat works on my browser, but not on not in OBS for some reason after the disconnect, which is slightly annoying. That's all right. As long as I can see you guys typing. You guys can hear me, right? If I'm waving my hands, can someone say you're waving your hands? Just type in the chat. Yes, we can see you waving your hands. Oh! And Flight Simulator just crashed. What is going on? What's going on? What is going on, guys? Oh man, it's just as well I'm on holiday next week. Oh, couldn't make it up. What was the next airport on? Where were we at? Nighthawk, what's the closest airport to you just at right this moment? Yeah, it's all getting a bit frustrating now. Ooh, how'd that song sneak in there? LL10 for you. What's LL10? Probably have to start NFFNL. Okay, cool. Will do. One thing I might do is disable auto FPS just to make sure that's not causing a problem. Seems appropriate music. What was that again? NFNL. NF. Bassa. La bassa, la bassa, la bassa. Now you can see how quickly I can get this thing started. Watch this. Okay. I'll get this started first. Get the time of day set. Okay, and I'll get everything turned off. Ready? Steady. Oop. Right. We ready to go? And let's go. And engine 2. And waiting on 50. We got power on the right and engine 2, engine 1. And 1 max. %. And full. Okay, now Bring the other stuff on. Actually, bring my junior on first. And bring everything else on. All fodder. Oxygen. Lines, all did okay. Message. Update DLF. Flight plan. To enter. No. 01. OT1 not. No. Flight plan. 01. Okay. Normal order. And so we go direct to NFR. Want to go direct to NFR. Right, let's try that. Right, flaps out. Doors closed. Yes. All that come on. Thanks, master. Taxi. Enough. Alright. Where's the runway? This is the runway. Okay. Here we go. Let's hope that my internet continues to cooperate. Or have you had a problem as well? Well, that's two glitches. I've had an internet drop, and then I've had a crash the desktop. Hopefully we'll get off the ground in time. This is gonna be close. That was pretty much all of the runway. Wow. No. Indicated profile. Heading, please. And we'll go right about there. Arc map. Used every single bit. Yeah, that was. That's why I'm saying you can't just land this on anything. I think 5,000 feet's kind of a comfortable, generally comfortable one for this. Right, taxi lights. I can come off. Actually, it doesn't really matter because it comes off automatically. It's complaining about a fuel imbalance. And everybody is still invisible. Is everybody having the same problem? Nobody can see anybody else. Okay, let's see if nav works. Should turn once it intercepts that line, so we'll keep a look on it. All visible. All right. Oh, you see Nighthawk. Right. So it's just my side then. That's really annoying. That sucks. Try and get close. Okay. Oh, there you guys are. Okay. Oh, Mississippi's in too. Right. Question is this airplane going to turn on course? Survey says... Oh, nav source. Hang on. FMS1. Yes, if your nav source is selected. Oh. Okay, good. Oh, a little bit of cloud. Maybe it was the pizza that jinxed it. Beautiful country. It's a right range of kind of lush hills and mountains and beautiful beaches. Very pretty part of the world. Right. While that's doing its thing, I think we'll do the news, guys. Right, it's time for the news. A few things to talk about today in builds. This is all the buzz right now. There's a lot of content creators getting early access to this too. It's the A340, and it looks amazing. If it flies anywhere as good as it looks, it is going to be an absolute top-notch airplane. I have had experience flying on this airplane. It's actually a very comfortable passenger experience, although it's more or less based on the Airbus 330. I did find the A340-600 in particular, which I flew on with Cathay Pacific, had really nice pressurization, very comfortable airplane. Known for its range, but not known for its fuel efficiency when other competitors such as the 777 came in. And ultimately, airplanes like the 787, the business case for the Airbus 340 was pretty much signed, sealed, delivered. There's still a few flying today, but they are diminishing, and the main reason is because they're just very, very expensive to fly compared to comparable aircraft in their class. But it looks really good, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of people out there that'll be very interested in the 340, which shares its heritage with the 330. He got so close, I almost went through me. Okay, sorry, I'm not looking at the moment. A2A Simulations, an old name in add-ons actually, have just released their version 1.0 of the Aerostar 600 for Flight Simulator. And there's a whole bunch of fixes. I take it this must have been out in early access. I've not actually had any exposure to this yet. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. Pretty cool airplane. Not dissimilar to some of the other airplanes that you might be flying, like PC-24. I think very similar to that. It's certainly reminiscent of the Duke turbine as well. But that is available. It's a hefty price though, $49.99 US. But A2A Simulations, I believe, does come with a long heritage in Microsoft Flight Simulator add-ons, so be sure to check that out. The B-17, now I think I was a bit confused about this, because I thought that Microprose was coming out with a whole B-17 game, you know, where you're kind of reenacting the B-17 trips in World War II. Which may still be the case, but the one thing that is known and is for sure is that the B-17 Microprose is releasing their B-17 Flying Fortress model and Microsoft Flight Simulator, which I didn't realize was happening, and that is going to be at a discounted price of $32.99, normally $40, if you buy it before the 1.0 release. So this is almost considered a bit of a early access. I don't know if there's any pictures here, but very interesting that I did not anticipate that Microsoft would be releasing a aircraft model for Flight Simulator, so that's a very, very cool thing. You thought it was making a game, not just an aircraft. Yeah, I mean, they may be doing both, right? Because if whatever modeling they're doing is transposable to some extent, so yeah, we'll see. I'm not quite sure. I'm more confused than ever anyway. This is probably some sad news for a lot of you guys that fly in VATSIM. Cross the Pond eastbound 2025 has been canceled. Long story short of it is that the numbers and participants in Cross the Pond, which is enormously successful, arguably probably the largest participated event on an online network for Flight Simulator, is become so enormously successful. I think they're maybe just feeling a bit overwhelmed. They really don't know how to keep going the way they're going just because of the sheer volume of numbers. So they've paused. They have apologized. They said that we realize it's popular and they want to make everyone happy, but they're now stepping back to have a think about what Cross the Pond will be going forward based on the number of people that want to participate. It's a difficult one too, because people normally have to sign up to join Cross the Pond, but what they cannot do is control how many people actually join on VATSIM. So invariably you get a lot of people that don't sign up or miss out, and they still just come on the network anyway and flood the servers. And the air traffic controllers, you know, there's a lot of stress in preparation that goes into this. So yeah, they're pausing it for now. They're saying it's no means is it done or dusted. They just need to have a think about how they're going to accommodate the amount of interest that they get, which is a good problem to have to some extent, but bad thing in the sense that a lot of people will probably be a bit disappointed that the eastbound Cross the Pond is no longer happening at the moment. So the stream shows Dark Fury Amsterdam. Does it? Oh, so it does. Well, there you go. I don't know why. It must have just it reconnected automatically. So it's obviously just I don't know. Yeah, I'll fix all this in the background. Don't worry. We are not in Amsterdam, and we're not going to Warsaw. Anyway, Nimbus Simulations 707. This is looking pretty cool. X-Plane 12. Actually, this looks absolutely stunning. The night lighting in this is gorgeous. And if you love that old aircraft feel, look at the engineering station on this as well. It looks amazing. X-Plane fans and fans of old aviation will absolutely jump on board. And they even have the one of the old style INS. You would have seen these on Concorde as well. You're streaming in a 737 and you didn't even know it. That's it. How are you, Mark? Good to see you. Yeah, we've had all sorts of weirdness today. I've had a crash of desktop, an internet connection disruption, and it's just no end of bad luck these days. X-Plane seems to have great iron. Yes, they do. Yeah, they really do. Tolis is such a big name too, and I think Tolis actually teamed up with somebody to bring something to Microsoft Flight Simulator, but I can't remember what it is. There's a big review by Civil Aviation Sim. This is on the website Stormbirds, and he's done a full write-up on, I presume it's he, the Yankee Sierra 11, which is the local Legends airplane that was recently released by Microsoft Flight Simulator along with the big update for Japan. I won't go through the detail on it. The long story short of it is, and we'll just talk through it as I'm putting up some pictures. He says it's a really cool aircraft, a lot of fun to fly, certainly a unique and interesting airplane to fly. Doesn't rank up with some of the top stuff from Inabuilds or PMDG or others, but it does have a lot of promise, and he's actually finding it thoroughly enjoyable. Price-wise, he says it's probably more or less where it should be, and also a really good companion release for the World Update for Japan that just came out this year for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So, yeah, if you're into your old-style turboprops, because it's quite an old engine, and I think we identified last week that this obviously shares some heritage with the Hawker Siddeley, and the engines are very, very similar. So it's definitely worth checking out if you're into your local Legends. Measured expectations, this will not be a high fidelity airplane, but it is pretty decent, and that's pretty much what the review says. Boris Audio, this is very interesting, are coming out with a sound pack for the PMD 777. Now, why I find this interesting is because PMDG, with their recent update, has invested a lot of time to improve their sound pack by default out of the gate with the release. So I find it very interesting that Boris Audio's can continue to come up with a release on his own, and it'll be quite fascinating to see the side-by-side comparison in audio. I don't know if I'll get around to this, but I'm sure another content creator will show the difference with the Boris Audio 777 sound pack and the default pack from PMDG, which most people will say is really good. So this is I wouldn't necessarily, the Boris would be an improvement. It may be different. It may be a slight improvement. It might be a great improvement. It's hard to say. But they are really trying to, Boris in this case is really trying to polish up something that is already pretty polished. So yeah, wait and see. I'm interested to see what happens. But it's great to have options. Nighthawk says, have the YS11 on free trial. That's right, you can get on free trial in the marketplace now. It's pretty good. Enjoy the analog and hands-on flying. Well, there you go. And it's good to thank you for that that feedback. And very good point that it is available for a free trial. So, for anyone on the marketplace, there's nothing to stop you from going in and trying the free trial on the YS11. If you like it, then it's worth the money. And that's a very easy way to decide if you're going to buy a product. So yeah, very cool. I like to see that these free trials now coming into the frame. I think it's a good way to sell planes. Navigraph, very interesting. This Navigraph has announced a free training platform called Navigraph Academy. It's completely free. It was announced at FS Expo, and it will be taught by certified flight instructors and commercial pilots who will bring their real world experience into the training. Be based on private pilot license (PPL), but it will be adapted for all level simmers. And what they want to do is to bridge the gap between simulator and how procedures are managed in real cockpits. Very, very cool. And for it to be free is just, I don't know, astounding. Now, I don't know if you have to be a Navigraph subscriber to do this, possibly, but I mean, the fact that you can get access to lectures from real world pilots is pretty amazing. So there is if you go to their official YouTube channel, there's also an Instagram reel showing behind the scenes footage on the platform, and I think they also suggest go to the Discord server. You can find this article on fsnews.eu, and there's links there to go and have a word with them and figure out what it's all about and if it's something for you. Good morning, you're new, says Ethan. How are you, Ethan? Hope you're doing well. We'll give you the official welcome for Positive Rate, and welcome aboard, sir. We're just about to finish the news here. Wing. Now, these look awesome. Ursa Minor 32 and 32 pack metal, they look good. Like, these look solid. Sure, I'll just turn the audio off for a sec there. So I'll get it right up to full screen so you can see what it looks like. No, I don't want to see that. I want to see the... this is an AI video, I guess, but... oh, this is a silly AI video they had before. I want to see real footage. Anyway, I won't bother with that. Do we have any pictures? No. So this is all very kind of... This is what we're going to make, but we haven't actually made it yet. But if it ends up being as good as it looks, I think it's going to be a very much in demand throttle for Flight Simulator. This is the Airbus throttle, I believe, as well, is it? Yes, I think so. So yeah, we'll watch that with great interest, but tons of hardware, and Wing, of course, has really become a leader of the pack for that. Anyway, that's the news today, but guys, we'll get back to the sim. Right, here we go. Now, where are we? That is the question. I think we're on the back leg here. Let's just take a quick look outside. Oh, there's Nighthawk there. There's Tippy Hukulea. And I think it's just the three of you, isn't it? Ethan says, have you seen the KLM low-flying plane on the Island Beach super low to the water? No, I've not. Sounds very fascinating. What you can do, Ethan, though, is that if you have a link to that, you can join our Discord channel and just post a link for it in the pub, and we can all look at that together on the stream today. And I hope all of you guys, by the way, don't forget to take screenshots and post them into the screenshot category. And we can have a look at those as well. Now, I am out in the middle of nowhere. Presuming I'm still flying the flight plan anyway. Which it looks like I am. So the airplane is behaving. Now, why probably everyone's behind me is because I'm going lightning quick, 220 knots. I'll pull the throttles just back a little bit. What is your Discord? Oh, why does Discord link not come up there for some reason? Okay, stream. Actually, did the hello work? Oh no. Better check to see if these are actually doing anything. That's a question. Okay, stream Streamer bot's not working. Thanks, Mark. Cheers for that. I think StreamerBot is having general problems along with everything else right now. So I'm going to try and reload that. That explains why I couldn't. Now that I realize that it's picked up an old stream. View.
Dang.
Ooh! Ethan, thank you very much for your subscription. Much appreciated. U2 load control live panel. Here we go. Let's try that. Oh, concurrent view, right. No, I don't need that. There's all sorts of weirdness. Gotta shoot, Mark. All the best to you. Thank you very much, mate. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for posting that link to Discord for us. Yeah, I don't know. Everything seems kind of half working, half broken at the moment, unfortunately. So StreamerBot does not seem to be responding to commands. Possibly because it's not picking them up because the stream has changed. That's what I think has possibly gone wrong here. Which is fine. We'll just have to live without that. But we do have music, so I'll put some of that in. And what was the runway we were hoping to possibly land at? Many errors, yeah, everything's having problems. NFFN. Yeah, everything's pretty short runways, unfortunately. Looks like we'll just probably find our way. Actually, based on time, we'll probably just find our way back to Natty. Don't think any remaining runways are long. Yeah, they're not for me. So we'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. The Starship's quite happy. Oh, Nighthawk's ahead of me now. And then I'll have to go back and do some post-editing to change the title of the stream. Crazy things, eh? So anyway, yeah, huge thank you to you, Ethan. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in today. Glad to see you. And we've got some screenshots here. But Ethan was going to post something, wasn't he? Wait to see how he has jumped in. Oh, there's the Air Canada 340, yeah, so that's, yeah, I forgot Air Canada flew those. So just to show you what some of the 340s look like, that is Kirsty Nighthawk posting that picture, yeah. That's an actual Air Canada thing there. And then go to screenshots here. Everyone's been very busy today. There's his PC-24 over Fiji, very cool. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And he's also got the YS-11 out for a bit of a jolt, which is pretty neat. Good looking airplane, eh? Very cool. Ah, there you go. The lowest plane landing. Ah, right, okay. Go have a look. Just put the sound off. So we're just going to watch this with the sound off. Ooh. Yeah, St. Martin's amazing. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah. Stand there at your own risk, ladies and gentlemen. Very cool. Thanks for sharing that. That's a great little video there, Ethan. Much appreciated. Yeah, I think I would definitely be reevaluating life choices at that point. Okay, where are we? Galea's up ahead? Everybody's up ahead now, okay. Well, once this gets half past, I think I'm going to kick this into overdrive. In fact, let's punch it. 20,000 feet. Cabin pressure is ready to go. Indicators, speed profile, and we are going up to 9% torque. Too high. Go, Starship, go! Watch this. Just gonna turn the camera off for a sec, guys. I'm just gonna get something quick, but I'll still be here. Don't worry. I'm just talking to you. But you watch this. See how long it's going to take to catch up to everybody. Look at this baby climb. That is 3,500 feet in that climb. What the indicated airspeed profile is doing is it slowly drops the speed a bit to get the maximum climb rate. Have a ground speed indication here that we are currently at 140 knots indicated, 195 ground speed. We're going to see what happens to that. Almost unfair. approaching 18,000. With this altitude, 6,000, you're in red speed band at 266 knots. Lowest you've ever seen there, yeah, I agree. I've never seen it quite that low. It was very cool, Ethan. Thank you for sharing that. We're just about to hit 2,000 feet now. You can see the indicated profile is now coming off, so that airplane is breaking out. Ground speed now at 265 knots and climbing. I think we need half a minute for that because we need that turn. Approaching 200 knots indicated, but at 20,000 feet. Represents some serious speed. Leveling off at 20,000 feet. Ground speed now 315 knots. And we still got room to increase. And we're not pushing it hard. Torque is only at 80%. Coming after you guys. Starting to level out now on speed. Looks like we had a bit of a tailwind before. 316 knots now. And we still got room to go. We'll bring up the throttles a bit more. To 88 miles an hour. 88% torque. Squeeze as much as we can get out of this. Yeah, definitely a bit more of a wind now. I can see the winds there, so we must have had a tailwind before, which was helping. But even with that crosswind, we're still pushing 308 knots. This thing is a bullet. How are we doing on our flight plan? Still got a ways to go. Should we push it a bit further? Why not? do a little bit of fuel balancing here. Stu! Oh yeah, the streamer bot's not working. We had a bit of a hiccup, Stu. Okay. Slowly getting on the Hukulea. Hope you're doing well, Stu, anyway. You can touch it from there. Oh, look, I'm passing Hukulea. Where's Mrs. Tippy? Or is she up ahead? You're fine? Good. Did you hear? This thing is just ripping it now. How much distance can we cover in the next 25 minutes? What do you think? Oh, stretch. Oh, fuel transfer. Too much. Go back the other way. Looking a bit low on fuel. I think I might jump that up a little bit. Bit of a cheat. I think it's because when I reloaded the second time I forgot to increase the fuel. That's why. Just had to brighten those up a bit. They're a little bit dull. And the one thing this airplane can do as well as climb really well is descend really well. And it has a mode for that as well, which is really cool. We'll see that as we get closer to Nadi, which is just hitting the 150 mile 50 mile range, nautical mile range. We do have a radar on here as well. I keep forgetting that, which we can turn on here. I'll give us weather control up here. Do we have an outside air temperature gauge here? Oh, there it is, 4 degrees. Ukalea and I are neck and neck. Just gonna hop to the little boys' room, guys. I'll be right back. Where are we? Closing in nicely. I cannot catch Mississippi or Nighthawk though. I could do with a VOR to track. What's the VOR at? Natty. 112.5. Go. 129 nautical miles. We'll start descending about 60 nautical miles away. We'll bring that down to about 2,000? Maybe 2,500. 3,000. love that gauge. Very useful. Now we could actually fly direct to Natty if we want. And how we could do that is we go to VOR1 and set a course. That lines directly to, see about there. And we can go to nav source and say track VO1 please. And you'll now see that VOR radial course line coming in. Still nav mode, but the plane will now track on that VOR radial rather than using the flight plan. Mississippi says, even at 200, or Nighthawk says, at 200 meters, Mississippi's still invisible. Mississippi says, I've been trying to stay close to see if you pop in. Yeah. Pretty much a straight line into NFFN now, yeah. You can still see we're quite far away from that VOR, so there's a bit of wobble on the radial at the moment, but that will calm down once we get closer. And the airplane is starting to turn now, so it is intercepting that radial. You just see Nighthawk on the map. Super Willy down there. It's our ground speed actually. 302, yeah, we're battling some headwinds there. You can also change the radio here, but I just do it through the FMC. It's quite handy. And if we want to track an NDB as well, let's see if is there an NDB around here? Yeah. And so there's also an NDB, which is a Mamanati, Mike India, which is 364 kilohertz. So tune that on ADF-1. And if we go to our DME, switch this to ADF. Oh, it only allowed me to do ADF 2 to be fair. ADF-1, not picking that up yet, but we will soon. But we'll put 112.5 in VOR2 as well, so which we can do here. once we're close enough to the ADF. ADF NDB range is much more limited. You were offline on the Xbox app. Oh, you should show up now. Which app are you on about? That resource exceeds pop-up is really annoying and constantly screen. Oh, are you getting that too? Yeah, I was getting that earlier. I haven't had it for a while, to be fair. Right, we are 97 nautical miles away from that, so we'll start our descent probably around 60. Oh, Stu sees you. Leia still down there. Oh, there's Stu. Sync should be on. Airplane's turning. Why are you turning? Oh, just balancing out maybe. Possibly changing the winds. Okay. I guess you guys are pretty close to Natty now, are you? Down to 88 nautical miles. Starting to see another island down there. Yeah, I'm just waiting for that to get down to about 60 nautical miles, and we'll start our descent. You can also check that in your VNAV control here. So if we say we want to be at 3,000 feet at no box, we would have to descend at a rate of, if we just started descending right now, 2,300 feet per minute. There's no box on the... That's quite a ways out, actually. Oh, everybody's disappeared. I've lost Stu and... Oh, there's Stu. There's Hukalea. white name tags are hard to see in the clouds. Yeah, they are. You know. I mean, usually I don't use the default ones. There's usually I use what was it? Flow Pro, which can give you different colors on name tags, but they're still working on 2024 compatibility. So I'm just waiting for that to happen, and I'll get the different color name tags in again. You can usually get mods quite easily for name tags as well on flightsim.to. Change them to red or green or something like that. Alright. 69 nautical miles. I think we can start thinking about descent. And we're going to use this descend mode here, which is not the same as VS. Descend is it works in a kind of similar way as the indicated airspeed profile. Now we do have to help it by reducing the engine throttle. That's the only trick. We'll wait until that ticks down to about 60 miles. But I mean, in no time at all. 20 minutes. We've closed to almost 50 nautical miles of Natty International, and it was about 150 miles away before. So that's like 100 miles and like that. Which is truly, truly impressive for this airplane. Mississippi says you got the name tag mod, so all of your tags are pink. Of course they are. What other color could they possibly be? Oh man, you should send a screenshot of that. Can you post a screenshot of your pink name tags? I'd like to see it. Well, we do have some other screenshots as well. A very pretty one from Nighthawk there. Check that out. That's a lovely shot. Thanks, Nighthawk. Alright, 60 miles. Let's go into... So we're going to bring the throttles back first. So we'll probably take this to about 50% torque. And descend, please. Now what the airplane will do is it will... You'll see there's a marker there. That's currently set at 240 knots. The airplane will hold your descent so that it does not go, it doesn't exceed 240 knots, but it makes the best use of speed. Now you can increase or decrease that with this dial here. So if I want to change that to 241, for instance, which is not a big change, but as it starts exceeding that, what the airplane will do is it'll raise the nose, reduce that pitch a bit. And you can see that that's giving us a descent rate of almost 2,700 feet per minute, which is pretty rapid. It's a very, very useful function. But you do need to bring those engines back. So if I have the engines at normal, like 80% or where it was, it's not going to do much. You got to bring that power back. So that the descent mode can work. Getting a little choppy here. Everybody's all piling into there now. So we got, there's Mrs. Tippy, Nighthawk. Oh, there's Hukalia and Stu, all up ahead of me. And we are 45 nautical miles away, already down to 13,000. So that's making really good pace. Try and peek below those clouds. Hopefully we're not going to hit any mountains on the way in. Actually, that's something I didn't think about. Better watch out for terrain. Now, as we're getting into thicker air, you can see our descent rates have slowed down a little bit. About 2,000. So we can compensate that by reducing our power even further. So I can bring that back to about 40. Right about there, and you can see that's had an impact. So that's given us an extra 500 feet per minute. Well, it had. Right, I see what's happening here. So the this is dropping down because of the red bar, you see. So that's, I actually want to bring that, I'll bring back that up to 240 because I wanted to be a bit more aggressive than that. That's why that's slowing down, because it's reducing the threshold to make sure that we stay below red bar. And you can see, actually the plane's actually doing that for us. It's saying no, I'm not going to let you do that. That's pretty cool. It's kind of trying to protect us a little. I think we need terrain radar here. We'll turn up the gain. Should give us down about 3, but you can see the tilt is down 3, and should give us, yeah, it should give us a look at the train when we get closer. Theory. I think we might hold at 5,000 actually. I'm getting a little bit nervous about these mountains. Let's see if we can drop that power even further. Definitely starting to see a bit of land building there. Oh, there's our ground terrain, sorry. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's turbulence, not ground terrain, that's why. Oh, there's your ground mount. Okay, 5,000 almost out. So the airplane is going to start leveling off. We will slow down, so we'll increase power to compensate. But we do now have a red bar limit of 245 knots. And again, that's just because of the thicker air. But 22 degrees outside, even at this altitude. Wow, that's warm. And airspeed's starting to drop, so I'm going to bring up the power now. Hold about 75. See if that. Just got to watch that speed because we don't want to climb too much. Okay, Natty is actually just off to the side there, so I'm going to put in a heading mode. So we can manually control this. Let me take off half bank. A right good look at those mountains as we're coming over them. Christian! Wow, blast from the past. 738 looks weird. Yeah. Yeah. So the something weird happened with the stream, and it ended up flipping onto an old stream description for some reason. I couldn't even tell you how it happened because it just all happened by itself. Yeah, Mark said the same thing. Mark was in earlier, and he was like, I didn't think I was streaming today. So, yeah, I'm just going to finish it, and then I'll fix it in editing. Post it, I'll change the titles and all that. You put the screenshot with the pink... oh, right, hang on. Just bring the speed back a bit. Let's bring that down to about 60. Make sure that speed's dropping. Yes, it is. That's good. All right, let's go have a look. Pink name tags. Pink name tags. Oh, yeah. There you go. There's the pink name tags. Yeah, that's pretty... That actually looks pretty cool. I don't mind that. I might have to go get that mod. Well, that's pretty good. Thanks for sharing that. Classic YouTube doing what it wants to. Yeah, I agree. I actually had a brief internet connection drop, and it's when it recovered, that's when it did all the funky stuff. Because my streamer bot's not working, so none of my memes are working, you know. It's a bit annoying. It's a bit annoying. Having said that, I can trigger the hello from here. I forgot that. So if I go hello, let's try this.
Hello!
There we go. I forgot I can actually trigger that from my Stream Deck. Okay. You share the link in Discord? Thanks. Appreciate that. Right, I think I might go manual here. So I'm going to bring the power back. And we're just going to bring power right back, actually. Probably turn that radar control off as well. This thing does almost also handle a bit like a fighter. Alright, looks like we'll be doing a left-hander. I'll go completely manual this time, no ILS, no autopilot. About 2,000, just above. Let that airspeed bleed off a bit. Where's the long runway? That's the question. coast seems pretty long. That should be fine. Props to full. And we'll extend the canards and flaps. Gear can come down. Oh, auto feathers off. Let's get that on. There we go. Stay above that blue line if we can. There we go. Coming on path. Oh, that was great. That was probably my best landing ever, actually. Woohoo! Butter. I'll take that one and put that one in the bank. Where's everybody? Well, that made it worthwhile. Looks like this is the airport anyway. Where are you guys? Oh, you're over there. Right. I'll just park up. Does everyone want to join me on the tarmac here? Okay. Engine's already shut down. Okay, sorry. Right. Smart. Alright, I might slow over then. I'll just get these engines shut down first. Where are you guys just parked in a field? Right. Let's cheat. Oh, you guys are just sitting on the... it doesn't matter because I can't see any airplanes anyway. I can see people. Oh, I can see people, so that's something? Hey, cool. There are actual people here. Okay. Just look at Nighthawk's cute little butt there, see? Humans, not planes yet. No. Better than nothing. It's better than nothing. Anyway, guys, huge thank you to everybody. A bit of a mess today again, and due to technical issues, but well, it is what it is. And we're a little bit late today, but not too bad. Anyway, so there is no stream next week, and there won't be the week after. I and the family are traveling down to Yorkshire, and we're leaving on a Saturday, and coming back on a Saturday. So next two streams. Our next 2 weeks, there will be no stream. We will be returning on the 25th of October. So we'll see. And actually, it'll be just before Halloween, won't it? So maybe I'll have to do something kind of Halloween-y. I'll try and get some creepy music. The lag. We can just stand there in the airfield near the runway. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for being very patient with that today, guys. It was still great to get everyone out and flying. Hopefully Microsoft's going to fix some of these multiplayer server issues. Because it is very frustrating. But until then, wishing you all the best. Saying a big goodbye for me, and we'll see you next time right here. Oh, there's Nighthawk. There's Nighthawk. Right here on Positive Rate. Take care, folks. Once I can find where the outro is. There it is. Take care. All the best.